Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe down below, and all my social medias will be down below also. So I thought about this like literally last night. I was thinking we can make this into a challenge. You can use every single palette you have and every single eyeshadow you have on both of your eyes. I have no idea what to call this, but I will think of something before I upload it. But anyways, let's get into this video. So we're using the Hooded Beauty first. I don't know how this is going to go. It could be disaster, it could be a fail. I don't know. But let's get to the first color. I do want to try to make this look decent, but that's not going to happen. The shade first. That shade is Suede. This one right here. For the next color, So for the next color, we are going to go into henna, and that's this color. This one right here is like a burgundy shade. Actually, let's do that last, somewhat last, and let's do this one. And then after that one, we are going to do Flamingo. And then Bossy. So that's the order I'm going in right now for the shades. So let's start with Shy. The color Shy doesn't really show up as much, so it's not as pigmented as I would like it to be. I don't know if that made a difference. Okay. We're going to go on to, and I'm very zoomed in, but we're going to go on to Flamingo. I have no idea how this is going to work. My eyes don't, they're getting a little bit watery with all the blending and blending and blending. But so far that's the only thing, because we're only on one palette. We're not even halfway done, but so far my eyes are getting really watery from all the blending, and we're going to move on to the next color. And the other color we are going to use is Bossy. Now we are moving on to the shimmers, so I'm going to be using my fingers for them, because these shadows don't really pick up, like the pigments don't really pick up on your brush as much as I would like it to be. So I'm going to do it with my finger, and that's just way more easier. We're going to use #blessed first. This should. I feel like that one doesn't really show up as much as I want it to. The next color, and it's called Trust Fund. This one. And we're gonna go throughout. I'm gonna show you the rest of the colors so I can just like put them on as I'm going. Rose Gold, 24K, Fling, and Dubai. So those are the colors in order. I'm going down. And then I'm going to do Moon Dust. And that's all the colors. Putting Trust Fund on the eyes. Brush. It's my Morphe M515. I'm ready to dip into Moon Dust and put that on the brow bone. So let me go get the next palette and I'll be right back. For the next palette, we are going to do the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. And this should be pretty easy. These are simple colors. Yeah, should be pretty easy. So let's get into this. First color we are using from the Naked palette is Strange. Just a simple white color. I'm going to put that. And that's another shimmer color. This one. It's a pretty shimmer. I'm going to put that somewhere on the lid. Right here. Just a little bit. Let's move on to the next color. Let's move on to Burnout. And I'm just going to go in order. So just picking random ones to go first and just go in order. It's not looking terrible, but it's not looking good or cute. Buzz. This one right here. We are going to use Trick next. It's this one. That's it right here. Using Nooner, this shade right here. And a lot of fallout. Let's go move on to the next palette. So I had to I had to pull back my bangs, put bobby pins in it because they kept getting in the way, but it's all good. For the next palette, we are going to go into the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I haven't used this palette in a while, so let's go with this shade first. The lightest shade. Just gonna put that in the crease. My eyes are getting really watery from all this blending, and it's driving me crazy. So we're gonna go into the darkest shade right now. Just use this flat brush to the darkest one. Decent, I guess. Let's move on to the next color. So it's just this white shade right here. We're going to grab the Morphe M515. It's a really small brush. We're going in with the black. Right there. And it's always scary to use black because you don't want to use a lot. You don't want to look like a raccoon, but at this point, I look like a raccoon anyways, with all these different colors on my eyes. So. Why I don't like to use black, because it's scary to use. If you use a lot, you look like a raccoon. So you have to do little by little, section by section, and you have to blend a lot to make it look a little bit decent. I mean, it's not that bad, but for the next color, it's white again. So there's like two different whites in the palette of a Kat Von D. It's like, oops, there's this white and then there's this white. So the next color is white again. I'm going to clean it underneath the eyes with a little bit of makeup remover, and then I'll get back to the other three colors that I'm going to use in this palette. Just to make a little bit cleaner, because it's like whoa, a lot is happening on this face, on the eyes. So I'm going to clean up the under eyes just a little bit so I can see what I'm doing, make it more clear for you guys, and I'll get back to you. For the next color, we are going into this color right here. It's like a burnt orange. And I forgot how pigment this is, so I'm going to start with a little bit. My eyes are so watery at this point. It's like hard to keep going on this video, but I have a lot more palettes behind me. So I have to suck it up and keep going for this video for you guys. But yeah, let's go to the next color for you guys. The next color is just a plain dark brown. And then after that color, it's like a peachy tone, kind of. So those are the last two colors that I will be using from this palette. Wow, that is all I can say is wow. But once I get to the Jaclyn Hill palette, that's going to be another whole story, because those are like colorful colors. And then now look at my eyes. They're all dark with browns and blacks. So let's see how that's going to go. So we're going to go on to the next color from the palette, the last one. So we are moving to the next palette. My eyes are watering again, so let's go on to the next palette. Okay, so for the final palette, finally, we are going to use the Jack and Hill palette. And I don't know how this is going to work out because it's like mostly colorful colors and like bright colors. And I have like dark shadows on my lid right now. So this can go either way. My eyes are starting to water, so let's just get this done. So stay tuned. We are going to start on the top of the palette. This is just the plain white, these two colors. I'll put that in my inner corners and my brow bone. And going back to my Morphe M515 brush, just a little small brush. Going to be mixing those two colors. The next color, we are going to mix these two colors. See that? Mix these two colors right here like we mixed these two. So we're going to mix these two colors next. And I haven't used those two colors yet, so let's see what happens. Oh god. I don't see a difference. I don't know if you guys do, just let me know. I don't know if you guys see a difference, but I don't. I don't know, let me know in the comments down below if you see a difference with those two colors, because I honestly don't. But it's okay, we have a long list to go. These colors, there's a lot of bright ones. These three shades, I'm going to be mixing those three shimmers. Not bad. I haven't even used those three colors in the palette. I really like them. Let's move on to the next three shades. For the next three shades, I'm going to mix these three together, and then I'm gonna mix these two together. So these three together, these two together, and then those are more glitters I'm gonna put on my lid. So we're gonna do that first, and then let's see what I'm gonna do with the rest of the shades. So I haven't really used this palette. The only shade that I've used in this palette was the purple shade. And if you guys haven't seen that look on my YouTube channel, I will link that down below so you guys can watch it. So I mixed those three shades together. Now I'm going to put it in my crease. See if it shows anything. See, I think it's the dark shadows that I put on first. I think that's why it's not really popping as much as I would like it to. Let me know in the comments. That line is so harsh. I don't know. Let me guys know if you guys see a difference in the eyes. That color. It's pretty red. So hopefully this shows up. Oh. Okay, that showed up. Wow. Now we are going to do those two shimmer shades. These two. And we're gonna mix those two together. But this time I'm going to use my finger instead. Mix those two together. And let's see if that makes a difference from the colors. The next three shimmers are these three. So I'm gonna mix those three together, and then I'm mixing these three eyeshadows together, and then I'm gonna mix this one by itself, and then I'll mix the two down here together, and so on and so on. But I'll show you throughout the video which ones I'm mixing together. So we're gonna start with those three shimmers. And like I said, my eyes are really watery right now. I just want to take this eyeshadow off. But we're going to mix those three together. Like, I look crazy. I look like a clown. Okay, and now we're going to mix those three shadows that I showed you earlier. Let's start off with the first color. Now I'm going to do the shimmer shade that I showed you. I like that shimmer, it's pretty. Okay, we're gonna go on to the next row of colors. I'll be back. So now we're moving on to the purple shimmer and the blue shimmer. And I showed you guys that earlier before all the other eyeshadows that I put on. And this purple, pigmented. I will link down the video, like I said, of when I did this eyeshadow. Because it's very pigmented, you should go watch it. Okay, I really like this purple because it's like really pigmented. But now we're moving on to the blue one. And I haven't used this color yet, so put it in this corner. My God, I love the blue and the purple together. Like, okay. So, let's blend all this together. So this is the crazy, crazy, crazy final look. Wow. So I'm going to do the face makeup off camera and then I'll come back to show you the whole thing. So this is the look. I'm not too happy about the look. I think it's terrible. I mean, it was a challenge, but like, ooh. I did my face. I didn't bother to do like eyeliner or like eyelashes because I wanted you guys to actually look at the eyes and not like the lashes and the eyeliner. So I let that out and I did everything else. Like my face looks good, but not my eyes. Like it just, not my eyes. So I have no idea what I'm gonna call this challenge. Um, but anyways, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're new, subscribe down below. And all my social medias will be down below also. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!